Good evening, everybody. Sunday, November something. What is today, honey?
24th.
24th, November 24th. It's Sunday. We're just wrapping up this weekend with another painted video with you guys. This is day 34 of my 100 Lives in 100 Days. So thank you all if you've been following along. And if you do not have a clue who I am, my name is Dionne Woods. I am the owner and artist at the Turquoise Iris. This is just a place that I come to paint, create, teach, and all of those things. This is my studio that I'm working in, and as of yesterday, we started a new piece of furniture. Now, what is this gorgeous color, you ask? Does anybody know?
I know.
You know? What?
Blue.
Well, it is blue. Thank you for that. This is Blue Iris from DIY. It's one of our newest colors that came out in September. It's good. It's really, really good. So DIY is a clay-based paint, and it's what I've started working on last night. We've actually put on the first coat of paint, and tonight we're going to do something really fun, but I'm going to show you the end game, at least to give you a little bit of an idea so you get where I'm going with this. So I'm not going to have this piece be quite this bright because I'm going to do an overcoat of copper, and then I'm going to add this beautiful transfer from Iron Orchid Designs. This is called Japonica, and they come in 24 by 33, and I'm going to show you a little bit. See, look at Jean. She knew. Jean on Facebook knew. So I want to show you this transfer. I think that the corals will be a really beautiful contrast with the blue iris, and so this image will actually be transferred onto there. For real. So that's what we're not doing the transfer tonight. We've got to get the piece ready for the transfer first.
Yeah, we had seashell salvage. She said, Dionne, I'm so excited. I just signed up for the Zanesville class.
Oh my gosh, you did? You signed up to come to Zanesville. Then I'll see you in less than 2 weeks. That's you too, Matt. Matt's coming too.
I will be there.
Yeah, he's going to be there.
I have my dancing shoes on.
Dancing shoes. It's a paint class, bro.
Oh, never mind then.
No, there will be music. There will be music. Honey, I'm looking forward to it and can't wait to meet you. So thanks for letting me know. I knew as of today we had 8 tickets left. I sent out an email to everybody on my email list. So you're always updated with the newsletters, specials, all of my...
Her name is Michelle Colander.
Oh, okay, got you. Oh, I know who that is then. I already know who that is. I just didn't know the business name. So let's get started. Guys, this is a brayer. This is also a product from Iron Orchid Designs. It's just a rubber. It's not spongy. It's kind of, you can squeeze it really hard, but it's really hard. Okay, and so then, it's like, you don't really make a dent in it. It's called a brayer. Now, there are all kinds of uses for it. However, look at this, Elizabeth Skidmore. She's coming to Zanesville too.
Yep, Elizabeth is too. She's on her list. She can't wait.
Okay, so this is just a tray, and I have taken the peel and stick or press and seal, and I've actually stuck it to this tray. So I'm going to pour out a copper. All right, so until DIY gets their copper on the website, I've made one. Okay, so I just take Golden Ticket and add just a little bit of marquee, and it creates this warm, beautiful shade of copper. So I'm actually going to, hi Miss Gail Denny. Love you, girl. I am actually going to take this right here and apply it on this. But first, I'm going to do a really sheer coat of copper. And then we're going to use the brayer. And we're going to create some fun texture to it, okay? So we're going to end up doing like this. And it creates a really, really cool effect with the brayer, okay? Y'all ready for this? All right, so I have to pour it out on here first. Matt, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You were born ready. To pour that out first. Don't make a mess. What?
We have one from Ireland jump on here today.
Oh, from Ireland. Welcome from Ireland.
If I said your name, I would be horrible at it. It's Elien.
Alani.
Alani.
Well, maybe.
Alani?
Where is she at? Where's she?
London. Or not London.
No, I mean what?
Ireland.
What? I can't see.
You just worried about what you're doing.
Well, I just wondered. I was going to sound it out, but I needed to know which one she was on.
Really? We got some Canada folks, UK folks coming on here tonight. Woo, you better be on your game.
I am on my game. Are you kidding me? I just taught a class in the Creative Connection and we did tie-dye and it was fun. We were just, no brushes used. It is fun. I actually posted a sneak peek of it on my page. Okay, ready? This is Blue Iris. I'm gonna actually wet it just a little bit. It's gonna reactivate it a little bit and it's gonna make that copper really watery, and then we're gonna roll it with the brayer. Matt, do you know what a brayer is?
It's a hard thing that you can squeeze really hard.
That's what I said.
Australia's in the house.
Australia, all these different countries hanging out with us tonight.
It's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to start learning different languages.
Different languages.
Are you gonna show them what you're doing?
Yeah, see? Seriously, I do this all the time. A lot of them have probably seen me do this. So I'm covering the brayer with the copper. And then I'm rolling the drawer. Now, if you're like, whoa, you're messing up the blue. No, I'm not. I promise. I'm not. It's going to dry more sheer than what it looks like right now. And the blue and the coral color look amazing together. So just be patient. You know, you guys know all of this is a process. We don't just set up, do a piece and be done with it. It takes time to make it look authentic and one of a kind. Right, Woods?
Yeah, they're starting to freak out, wondering what in the world you're doing.
They're freaking out?
No, I'm kind of ad-libbing a little bit.
Oh. That's not nice, Woods. All right, so I'm going to do another one on this drawer. This is also a product from Iron Orchid Designs. This is not traditionally how they show you to use it, though. I love to take tools and use them in a non-traditional way. Make my own rules. And just so you know, we've decided we're going to make cookies with you guys soon. We're going to make holiday cookies in the kitchen with you guys, and he promises he'll get on camera and actually ice a few cookies. Right, Woods?
Sure.
Sure.
I'll put on that apron.
You'll put on your apron. You don't have to wear that, babe. I mean, if you want to. Okay, now I'm going to let this set up for a minute, but I'm about to actually spray a little bit of water on it, okay? What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, just not seeing the vision.
You're not seeing the vision. Do you ever see my vision, though?
When it's done.
You see it when it's done, huh?
Oh yeah, I got a new hashtag going up.
You got a new hashtag?
Yeah.
What is
Hashtagging it up. Like Catherine R. Robbins said, hashtag more Matt. Hashtag Matt in the kitchen.
Matt. Matt in an apron.
Won't even use my voice.
You won't even use your voice.
Use my voice.
Your foreign accent. All right, so let me do this one, and then I'm going to add a little bit more moisture to this and get some of that copper running. This is such a great texture, though. I promise. You guys are going to love to see this close up. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me set the brayer down and add just a little bit of water. Honey, this is like the coolest.
What's that? Water?
Just this thing, like painting. Like it's the coolest thing. I have the coolest job.
It's pretty relaxing.
That's what people say. I just.
Oh, I've got more Matt, more Matt.
Oh my
We
word!
are
You guys
Matt.
you're gonna hurt his head. He won't be able to get it out the door.
Hey, Robin Harrison on YouTube said, hey guys, second live. I'm on a roll.
Good. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I know that YouTube really prefers edited video, but so many of you have been showing up that I just thought, well,
If you like it.
if you like, you're going to show up. So I'm going to be here for you.
When have you ever really kind of done what everybody else has done? You're using a brayer
I know.
to paint.
I know, you're right. Why would I ever start doing what everybody else does now? You're right. Okay, now I'm going to get it running just a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit because I got it a little bit heavy here. But guys, it will dry, A, it's going to dry lighter. B, it's going to dry more transparent. Okay, like it's not going to be so bold. I always use that description that the golden ticket and the copper, they're like white glue, Elmer's glue. It's white, and then you panic, and then it dries clear. She dances to the beat of her own drum. Diana, how are you, girl? She's coming to the retreat all the way from Indiana.
Indiana?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, coming to Waco. All right, so I'm gonna get a little bit more of this going, and we're gonna move on down to the bottom.
Hey, we do have a question.
Okay.
William E. Van Gee.
All right, William.
What is the advantage of applying paint with the brayer?
The advantage is this really cool texture. It's not, it looks, oh gosh. When I take pictures, you're gonna get it. I've been using a brayer off and on for the last 6 months on some of my furniture pieces to create text. Iowa. Almost close, Diana.
Oh, it's Iowa.
It's Iowa. It's actually the city. I could tell you the city.
Focus brayer. Focus
brayer.
Question. Advantage.
It's something different to do, and it's a different texture. And so far, what I have found is this is the only tool that will create this particular look. It's somewhat of a crackled finish, but not. It's not crackled, but it gives like a splotchier look. And it's just stinking cool.
Would you call it like a crackled look, or?
Well, I just said it's not really crackled, but.
So it's not crackled.
Not really. No.
No crackle. No crackle.
No, but you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Okay. So let me do this next drawer, and this needs to kind of set up and dry. And remember, we're putting the transfer over this.
So you're creating a background.
This is just getting a really cool background. So once we get the transfer on, which we'll have to do the transfer tomorrow, okay? Or part of it. I don't know that I'm going to cut it probably up in sections. See, it just rolls the color on there, or that copper, and it looks really neat. And I'm always looking for ways to give it a different finish, a different texture.
Your brother's really blowing me up over here.
My brother's blowing you up. Is he picking on you?
No.
Is he picking on me?
He's showing his true colors.
Oh, get off of here, brother. Mom sent me a picture of you guys tonight. Of you, the two of you, you and Bub. I'll have to show it to you.
Robin would really love to come down here, but tell her maybe one day we'll get to go see her.
Who?
Australia.
Oh.
Robin Harrison.
Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful, Matt? Will you take me to Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I really do. You know, I have a lot of people that come in and out of the group and stuff from Australia, and there's a lot of viewers that watch the paint community and that are from Australia. I think we should go there.
I think we should.
I think we should.
A pretty little wife asked, I mixed some baking soda and Epsom salt into the paint I'm using for my staging wall. Talk about texture. It turned out amazing.
Oh,
have you
cool.
tried that?
I have not. I've heard people say it, but I haven't. Good job. I would love to see it, so send me a message.
Michelle James on the Facebook, she says, are you removing the blue with that roller?
No.
Or does the roller have copper color on it?
It just has, it's right here. And I'm rolling the copper onto the brayer. And then I'm applying it. The blue is not coming off. Okay. Oh, I am already so happy with it. I'm going to lightly mist it.
Is this a homemade copper?
No, it's not homemade. It's 2 products from DIY. It's Golden Ticket. It's called Golden Ticket. It's a liquid patina. And then red. We have a color called Marquee Red. And I just dropped some of the Marquee Red in it to tint the gold. And it's really beautiful copper. I've been doing it now for how long, honey? Over a year, right? A year and a half, maybe? So guys, this is really wet. It's going to dry. It's going to dry lighter. And then the copper will dry more sheer. And so what I want to get it to do, hang on, I want this to move a little bit more. If I like the way that it looks tomorrow, we'll start on the transfer. We'll start applying this. I'll probably cut it into strips and do half of it one day and half of it the next day. But if I feel like it needs more after it is completely dry tomorrow, we'll have to work on it another day before the transfer. So be patient with me, guys. I want to get it right. Not that there's a wrong way, but I know when it's right and when it's wrong. It feels right. You know what I mean?
Robin, since you also, if you remove too much blue, can you let it dry and go back over it?
I could, but I'm not removing the blue. The blue's not coming off at all. I'm just adding the copper to it, but I'm not. Now, if I wanted to wet distress tomorrow, once it's dry, I could just use a damp rag and just kind of wet distress and let that original wood come up. But I'm not planning on distressing it at all. I really just love the blue and copper. Those colors look really good together. It's really dark right now because it's wet.
Do you know if Debbie, or this is Nora Roxanne, do you know if Debbie would ship DIY paint to Germany?
I don't think that she would, but if you will check with Jamie Ray Vintage of JRV, Jamie, she is shipping to other countries, the DIY paint. So if you go to JamieRayVintage.com, check out her website and see if she's added Germany to her list of countries that she's shipping to, okay?
Julie Dilly, I hope I said that right. What is the name of the transfer?
Japonica. Japonica. I think I wrote it in the title up top of this video as well. I'm going to leave this on for everybody that got upset with me yesterday. Not upset, that warned me that I was afraid I had ruined it. So it's got a white paper on the background, but it's sheer, okay? It's sheer. So you can place it on a piece. Now, the reason I decided to go with the blue is because Sally and Josie of Iron Orchid Design actually took one of my pieces and an older piece that I had done, and it was a navy blue, and they added this to it and featured it and passed it around and sent it to you in emails and blogs and all that. And so that gave me the idea that the blue looked really good, but you know me, and I had to do my blue iris because I'm wanting to use it on every piece till the end of the year. So I thought, well, I'm gonna actually, instead of using navy or old High Sailor, I'm gonna actually use blue iris. So hopefully it looks good.
Nina West on the Facebook, I have never used DIY paint. However, I noticed you don't prime. No bleed through?
No, ma'am. Not with the clay-based paint. I don't work with white just because I don't like to. It's actually, thank you, Susie. It's just hard. But I don't worry about bleed through, but if you do, you could always, spray with, why did that just leave me? You guys know, you can spray with,
primer?
No, we don't spray with primer. You don't need primer. With shellac, you can spray it with shellac. However, I don't worry about bleed through. The other thing is I use normally, on average, 5 to 6 colors on every piece of furniture that I use. Lots of blending, lots of layers. It's a clay-based paint. You're able to really, thank you. They said they helped me shellac. They knew what I was trying to say. It allows you to layer colors better than it. Thank you, Debbie Beard's here too. She's here to help me. So I don't worry about bleed through. I just don't. So that's the transfer that we're going to apply. I have to step back tomorrow, and once it's dry, and decide if I want to do anything else, if I want to add any more color to it. Otherwise, we will add the transfer and we'll start on it tomorrow. I don't think I'll get it done. I'll probably cut it in half. But I really loved the look that the IOD sisters did with that other piece of mine. And I want to see if I can kind of do that again with this gorgeous transfer. Again, the tool that I used tonight was also from Iron Orchid Designs, and it's called a brayer. You can get it on their website or one of the absolute many retailers that sell it online and in their stores. Debbie says she never ever uses shellac either. If it bleeds, I like it that way. It adds. That's right. And since I use 5 or 6 colors, it doesn't bother me. Like, it just doesn't. Do you know what bleed through is, honey?
Yeah, like if you
do.
cut and it comes through your shirt, it bleeds through.
No, it's not a cut on your shirt.
Shannon Nelson, do you paint the inside of your pieces?
Not usually, unless people pay me, I will, but not usually. And the reason for that is I'd rather be punched in the face than paint on the inside of things. It's just the way my brain works. I don't like it. But if someone wants to pay me additionally, like for 2 pieces of furniture, yeah, because painting the inside is like flipping it on its exterior, right? Like you're doing 2 pieces, 1 piece on the inside and 1 piece on the outside. Oh, Mary, you did it. Perfect. Where can I get DIY? Nina, I'm actually a retailer for it. So as soon as the video's over, I can actually give you my affiliate link. I post it all around. It's on my website, everywhere where you can actually order it from. Any more questions? Matthew, do you see any more?
No, just a lot of, hashtag Matt in the kitchen, more Matt.
I don't see any hashtags about Matt.
You'll see. Give it a second.
Give it a second?
Give it a sec.
All right, any more on YouTube? Check YouTube before we go, babe. I hear the teenage boys in the kitchen. We have a sleepover.
We have a question on YouTube. Marie Edie. I just used an IOD transfer for a first time. Can I seal clear wax over it?
Yeah, sure thing. You can use Big Top. You can use clear wax. Thank you, Nina. You can use depends on what brand you're using, but I only know DIY language, so that's all that I use. So I have Big Top, I have liquid patina, crystal chandelier, I have clear wax too.
She said great, and then just a ton of.
And there's the more matte, and there's the more matte, there's the more matte. He's precious. He is precious. He warned me. He said, I have to not come on there with you because eventually I'll steal the show. He said, I'll steal the show. And look at you, still in the show. You and your bleed through comment. Jamie Ray, she ships international. I knew she shipped international. Does she ship to Germany? I'm not sure. But guys, check out her website. Send her a message or just try to check out if you're in Germany because I know that she is shipping to lots of different countries. You guys, like I said, we're going to put it on the calendar for a cookie night. And you will just see what kind of art I can create on cookies. It's bad. All right, are we good?
One more, Beth Ann.
One more.
If you open the drawers while it's still a bit wet and wipe the edges, they don't stick together, right?
Yeah, that's right. I just don't usually do that. I don't get up and get my tools and do all of that. But I do it live in classes, in workshops. Usually this right here, there is some moisture. You can kind of see it ends up just kind of drying and it's not usually ever a problem. I can't wait for this to dry. I wish we could just sit here together. But we're going to let this go. We're going to let it dry. And then we may do some little wet sanding. I'm not really sure. But you know how these go, guys. I change it as I go, depending on how it dries and what I think about it. So, Matt, do you have anything you want to say?
Join us tomorrow.
Join us tomorrow. Same time, same place, same piece.
Hashtag more Matt.
Hashtag more Matt. You guys, thanks for being here. Tomorrow will be day 35. Today was day 34. We have a long ways to go, so keep throwing me those tips. Not tips.
Suggestions
on what you want us to see. Nope.
No.
What you want to see us do. That's what I meant. You guys have a great night. You're awesome. You guys have an awesome Monday.